to create a link between Lloyd and Greater Northeast and the Central East Side. Right now, there's a huge disconnect between the two.
A large steel structure sitting along I-84 has become a common sight for those moving along the highway through the Lloyd district. For the moment, it's an unfinished bridge.
This is something that's been, long talked about, and will go a long way to helping a lot of people getting across.
Cyclist Keith Jones with Friends of the Green Loop is anxious for what's called the Earl Blumenauer Bridge to be finished. The car-free pedestrian bike bridge would connect the Lloyd district and Central East Side over I-84. Original plans are for the bridge to be installed this summer, but there have been delays. The main roadblock would be the closure of I-84 and Union Pacific Railway while the span is installed.
For at least a couple of days, ideally over a weekend, to minimize the disruption to the traveling public.
After the span is lifted into place, PBOT says the project would still require several more months of construction. It's designed to withstand earthquakes and would be able to provide an avenue for emergency response.
In recent years, we've really tried to focus on, as we're building new infrastructure, how can we make sure that it's seismically resilient?
The Blumenauer Bridge is another critical piece of a much larger master plan called the Green Loop, a 6-mile bikeway connecting the central city on both sides of the Willamette River.
Tillicum Crossing is a part of the Green Loop too, and seeing that and having people go across it, you can understand, just what that's done for allowing people to move over from the east side to the west side.
In addition to connecting two neighborhoods, Jones believes the Blumenauer Bridge and eventually the Green Loop will give a boost to the Lloyd district.
If we can get people on bikes and scooters, they can actually use the Green Loop to move around the city, and it can reduce our need for parking in those areas.
The Blumenauer Bridge was originally scheduled to open in 2021, is now on track to open in early 2022. Those commuting on the east side until then are going to have to look for alternatives from 12th, Grand to MLK. In Northeast Portland, I'm Matt Park, KGW News.